This year, the Wethersfield High School Design Team returned to CW Resources to find another task that we could help their employees complete. CW Resources is a non-profit organization located in New Britain, Connecticut that is dedicated to providing employment for people with disabilities. This year, our team decided on helping employees at CW complete the task of inserting thin plastic spacers into bottle caps. This job requires a substantial amount of precision to be effectively and efficiently completed. The employee our team directly helped with this project was Ralph Collins. Ralph has an acquired brain injury. As a result, he has difficulty with counting and keeping track of the parts he is working on, and also has reduced hand strength. Within the scope of this project, Ralph sometimes has trouble keeping track of how many spacers he has placed in a bottle cap, and also is not always able to fully insert the spacer completely. Because of this, sometimes a cap is completed with an extra spacer inside, or does not have a completely inserted spacer. These caps cannot be accepted by CW's client for this task. After each cap Ralph completes, an inspector takes a look to either accept the cap, fix it if possible, or discard it if not. To solve these issues, our team developed the S.U.P, a device that dispenses exactly one spacer via an easy-to-use sliding mechanism, and then helps the user fully insert the spacer with less required strength using a modified 1-ton arbor press. Previously, Ralph was only given an open bag of spacers and a wooden dowel to complete his task. With this device, it is easier for Ralph to keep track of the parts he's currently using and largely prevents him from making the double spacer mistake. The greatly reduced amount of force Ralph needs to use to press the spacer into the cap also greatly increases the rate he can press the spacer in, and ensures that the spacer is completely inserted in the cap. The colored cardboard behind the arbor press also lets the user know when they have pressed the cap in completely. Unfortunately, due to COVID restrictions, our team was never able to meet with Ralph and the other workers at CW this year. After each iteration of the prototype was completed, Coach Weismuller took it to CW for Ralph and other workers doing this task to try out. After watching our short instructional video on how to use this device, Ralph and another coworker at CW, Mike, were able to quickly and easily start using the S.U.P. Immediately, we saw improvement. Not only were every single one of the completed caps acceptable, they were also performing the task up to 300% faster. After each testing session, we analyzed the data and footage Coach Weismuller took and found ways to improve our design and potentially make Ralph, Mike, and really any other employee at CW complete the task more efficiently. Without this S.U.P, Ralph, on average, would complete about 41 caps per hour, including a 10-minute break he gets every hour. With the S.U.P, Ralph was able to complete over 600% more caps in an hour, at 254 caps completed. Mike also saw a 300% increase in productivity.
What's your favorite part?
Everything.
So what do you think of this?
It's a lot better. You don't have to worry about this and then pressing it and then checking it.
Do you think it makes you, is it easier? Is it faster?
It's faster.
Okay, so the initial benefits I can see right now, Ralph is not doubling up any of the plastic inserts that go in the caps. That's a problem. Sometimes we have two pieces that go inside, then we have to try them out. So this is eliminating that. He is faster with the press compared to doing it by hand. And currently somebody has to go through all of the pieces that are done to inspect them and repress them. With the press, it's ensuring that the plastic insert is seated correctly, and that will cut down on the extra time having somebody else inspect.
Thank you to the wonderful people at CW Resources for allowing us to come to work with Ralph and Mike, allowing us to test out our prototype multiple times.